going out there censoring people. Well, that was taken down by YouTube, and they say they were claiming the clip was commercially deceptive. And there's the screens there, and those are also in the article, and you could read about all that in the article. Robot hijacks in-game film was the video that was taken down. So now we're going to go to Alex, who's going to explain everything. It's about 10 minutes long, but it'll give you a lot of insight into how these systems kind of behind the scenes work, which is a reason why, let me stress this, this is a reason why you need to hard copy stuff. Do you notice how computers don't have disk drives anymore? Do you notice how they talk about cloud computing and how it's great? No, it's not great. You know what cloud computing is? Cloud computing is the memory hole, because if they don't want something out there, boom, it's gone. That's why everybody needs hard copies. You need to print out articles on paper and save them, because you go back, these articles are gone. That's why you need DVDs. Get one DVD, make a bunch of copies, give it out to people, or download these videos and put them on a DVD. Have them where even if your computer is destroyed, you could get another computer and you could put these on that system, because they're trying to take away those means for us. That's why in these Kindle books, they could just erase the books. They just take them away, one of which, ironically, was 1984, that they erased out of Kindles because of a copyright claim. Well, a copyright claim comes through and they just, boom, they erase it all. So this is a real reason why you need to have your stuff on hard copy. Let's go to that video now.
Well, this may be the end of our main YouTube channel that has 226 million views and growing exponentially. But we'll still have PrisonPlanet.tv and the syndicated radio show, and you'll still be able to download our interviews and news, and for everybody from, Willie Nelson to you name it, to Congressman Ron Paul that comes on the show. But we're not deemed worthy enough to even have a partner channel with YouTube. Because I have cover stories in Rolling Stone and New York Magazine and Nightline. We're just not worthy. And I've been operating this channel now for about 4 years, and they've tried to shut it down hundreds of different ways. Shot a drone over the highway in Austin this week. Just a lot of interesting stuff on there, but they have put a strike against the channel, and under this new system, it won't be there long. And, of course, with the new cybersecurity Internet ID that Obama says he's going to sign an executive order for, all they have to do is give you 3 strikes, and then you're basically banned from the web itself. And it tracks you and taxes you. It's all being announced. Just look it up. What am I getting at here? Well, in the last year, our channel has been plagued and almost shut down because, well, you remember Joe Rogan, my friend of many years. All the interviews I'd done with him, a group called Mint Pixel had put in a software system so that his performances couldn't be copied, which I think is reasonable. But the computers don't work that way. And they wouldn't use Bent Pixel's program that's specific to the actual words or performance. But to the voice generally, YouTube makes them use that tool. So I had Bent Pixel contact YouTube, go through a bunch of hoops to get our channel back in good standing. They'd taken away our long uploads and things. Because what they do is they put their ads over it, but we've had it before where just because somebody puts your ads over it, if you don't challenge it, later it kicks in and removes the channel. You've seen that happen before. But not Bent Pixel's fault. They had to stop monetizing Joe Rogan because they'd already had problems with this. In fact, they'd already asked YouTube months before to stop doing it, and YouTube just didn't quit. So what has YouTube now done? You know about Endgame Blueprint for Global Enslavement. It's not even on my channel, a particular version. It's on Change the Channel. It's got hundreds of millions of views. Our version had a couple million views on that channel, and he called us. The fellow that runs the channel, who we know well, Mr. Webb, called us a few weeks ago, and he said, yeah, I'm in bad standing. They've put this on me. They're putting ads over it. They're saying they own your voice, this record company. So we put out a video called Robot Hijacks Endgame. Now, we didn't even say that company was doing it on purpose. We said, we're sure it's YouTube's robot. Because somebody at this record company sampled my voice in one of the songs. Fine. My stuff's Creative Commons. Well, now they've given us a community guidelines, spam, scams, and commercially deceptive. Really commercially deceptive. A film I made that's sold in stores that I'm advertising for free on someone else's channel, making zero from. And guess what? They've removed their ads from it and removed the copyright claim. If you go to Endgame, you'll notice that before it had all the ads right here. You can go watch my video on it from yesterday that they've banned, but there's copies of it. I'm going to show you one of them in a minute, and see that all that's gone. And I saw the official record company there saying, hey, Alex is right. We did not mean for this to happen. The YouTube robot isn't operating properly. So it is a robot. I'm blaming the robot. This is a big deal that they can just say your voice is owned. And it's happening to more and more people. I talked to the Bent Pixel folks. They said it's a big issue. They can't even monetize YouTube because of this. I'm all for people's music and stuff or specific comedy performances to be protected. This isn't. You think I like having to get Joe Rogan to make phone calls? You think I like bugging him? So it goes on here. They're saying sue the bastards. It's got people saying the Bionic. I bet Bionic flagged this video on the AJ channel. Anyone can flag any video. Well, Bionic is the name of a particular label, but then it's another company over it. But they've gotten it fixed. They got it removed. But that doesn't matter. Now, they may completely take the channel down now just because we showed you what's happening. We're not supposed to do that, I guess. That YouTube is saying we're frauds, we're scammers, and they say they agree with this. Well, you can still go here and watch the video that's been restricted or banned, blocked, because somebody made a copy of it for now, and you can see my evil.
Alex Jones here, pointing out.
And then you can notice
Time that we're being censored by computers, by robots. This is all.
See, all I did was point out that a robot was falsely saying that a company owned my voice because somebody sampled it, and then a 3-hour or almost 3-hour film gets restricted. And in here, I go and I show you where the record company had their thing. Which again, used to we'd leave this kind of stuff up, but we found, yeah, it's Bionic Projects, the artist, and then the record company. It's all it was listed right there, and it's pretty good techno music. I mean, pretty darn good actually. You know, Google, Amazon, eMusic, a bunch of other links right there. Let me show you. Again, this is saved here, even though they tried to erase it. Okay? So the point is that the record company got it fixed. I have been proven correct. And in response, they have now taken the video down and put an official strike on us. You get one more and then another, that's it. And they're constantly filing fake ones. We're constantly having to deal with this. So, folks, all the videos, here's the bottom line, all the videos, all the incredible things like Food, the Ultimate Secret, and all the analysis we've done on GMO and the poisons and the wars and Al-Qaeda working for the Pentagon and all the incredible interviews. Whatever is most important to you, you better go into our thousands of videos on the Alex Jones channel and get those out of there. And at least save them before they burn our library to the ground. And they've shut the channel down before. I've had to file, papers and stuff where I swear in court and all this stuff. I mean, believe me. But this is an outreach where we're hitting the general public.
Folks, Alex Jones here. I was driving.
I mean, sure, I'm on XM 166 and over 115 radio stations, but that's a great crowd, but they're mainly older and conservative. I want to reach everybody. I mean, look at this, Max Kaiser, we're in a financial holocaust, getting into the big banks, preparing for collapse. I mean, this is just so big. There's our article, Robot Hijacks in-game video flagged. All that is just showing that it's happened. They'll probably shut us down for that. How dare us point out that we were right. We didn't engage in any fraud. I mean, you don't own my voice, and YouTube is mad. This is the final bottom line. YouTube is mad because they're using ham-fisted robot tools that will go in and block stuff that is not the copyright they're claiming. And somebody had to go in and fix this weekend. And so they just said, well, we'll just put a strike on Alex Jones. And again, people say, well, just leave YouTube if you don't like them. They're over half the video views in the world. They advertise as a Creative Commons. It's YouTube. We bring the value. I'm an award-winning filmmaker. I put my films on here for free, like Fall of the Republic, Obama Deception, all of them. Seen tens of millions of times a piece. I'm bringing the value, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't even monetize my channel with the little ads on the bottom. It's disgusting. So you better see it all before they knock it out. Brothers in Arms, drone shot down over Texas, Bob Chapman, all his interviews, all these incredible things that they want to ban them right now. And I guess I'm not supposed to say contact YouTube to, to write this, because I guess that's a scam, standing up against the fraud of saying that I don't own my voice. So they have restored that video to not having a claim against it, which I've seen them kick into full strikes before while we're trying to get it removed, but giving us a strike. Please help us. You can always listen to the audio at INFOWARS.com and the podcast for now and stuff. And I guess that's just the answer, is that we do need to start uploading our stuff to other channels. People do, Daily Motion and a bunch of others, Vimeo, but they're starting to censor those too. But they don't want you seeing this information. All right, Alex Jones signing off for INFOWARS.com and PrisonPlanet.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. There's a 15-day free trial at PrisonPlanet.tv. We have to charge there a little bit to be able to pay for the bandwidth. We try to give it to you free right here, but PrisonPlanet.tv.
So like I said, get your hard copies ready, because we're going to need them. That's why we're printing out a newspaper. It's coming out next month. If you can't hit yourself in the head with it, it's not a hard copy, okay? Get it on disc. Get it in paper. And get ready, because when it comes down, you're going to wish you had this stuff. Let's move on to the Paul Ryan distraction. And this is out of the New American. Veep Paul Ryan is no conservative. And we know he's not. He's just one of these guys who plays along with the rules. He was a neocon. He loves wars. It's funny. Before we go to this quote here, in his little budget that he made, everybody's like, "Oh, the Ryan budget, so great." You know what he didn't lower was military spending. He increased military spending. And it wasn't defense spending. It's going into more countries and ruining more people's lives spending and bringing us more into debt spending. That's what kind of spending it was. It has nothing to do with saving democracy or protecting us from Al-Qaeda or any of that bull. Okay, that's what it's about. So anyway, let's go back to the article. Ryan voted for all the big-ticket budget-busting items of the administration of George W. Bush, including No Child Left Behind Act, the Prescription Drug Benefit Act, known as Medicare Part D, often described as the large expansion of the welfare state since Lyndon Johnson's Great Society. He voted to create the Department of Homeland Security, including the TSA, that has harassed air travelers, making aircraft safe from shoes, belt buckles, and grandma's knitting needles, in addition to colostomy bags and, well, breasts. He voted for the Patriot Act, giving government enhanced powers for warrantless snooping of Americans' lives, as well as foreign nationals. He voted for the Troubled Asset Relief Program, or TARP as we know it, for the too-big-to-fail financial institutions, and inspired the Tea Party rebellion against big government and crony capitalism. He also backed the GM takeover, as what we now know as Government Motors. So I found this great picture on Adam versus the Man site. Let's go to that right now. There it is. Paul Ryan voted for TARP, the auto bailouts, Medicare expansion, housing subsidies, employment extension, and national ID, the making the Patriot Act permanent, surveillance without a warrant, no child left behind, keeping the troops in Iraq indefinitely, and the 2008 and 2009 stimulus. Sounds perfect for Romney. So, yeah, actually, I think it's a great pick for Romney. But while you Tea Partiers are out there going, oh, boy, Paul Ryan, look at his real voting record. Look at his actions. Don't listen to his words, because he's another big government crony, just like Romney, and they're not going to be a solution. And so don't vote for Obama. Don't vote for Romney. I'm not voting for either one of them. If I vote for anybody, it'd be for Gary Johnson. But I'm not even planning on voting, because it's not going to make a difference. They've already decided which World Wrestling Federation contestant they're going to put into the system, because the owner owns both teams, just like it does in the World Wrestling Federation. Which brings us to our quote.